Yeah, well, and we've played pretty clean all year. You know, we talked about it in the pregame on the radio. Richard mentioned the first weekend where we had those two errors in an inning, a couple games in a row, and when you do that, it's hard to get off the field without giving up runs. But really, since then, we've been pretty good in the field.
Brady's just been rolling, man. You kind of feel like you get repetitive in how well he's pitching
his and this was similar to what he did out in Long Beach last week, and just a great mix of 3 pitches. And when you command it that way and you have that kind of stuff, it doesn't matter, who's in the other dugout. You're gonna have a lot of success.
What did you think of Ryan in the first game?
Just okay. I think he was frustrated, and we laughed, Keith and I, just a second ago on the radio, where you're really good, and the expectations are really high when you go 7 innings on a Friday night, only give up 2 runs, and walk away 7-2, and people say that was just an okay start. And so, but he knows, and it's one of those where, again, if we're a little better in the field, I thought we should have caught the double. Parks runs into a slider, gets a base hit, and then they hit a double with the wind blowing out. I just didn't think we were positioned well. I didn't think we went after the ball the way we should. And on Friday nights, you got to make those plays. And I think if we make that play, he probably goes 7 without giving up a run.
Thomas is 8 for 9 in stolen base attempts. I mean, what makes him so successful on the base path?
Well, I think one, he runs good. Just because of the body, the body can fool you. He hits a lot of home runs. He's a big, strong guy, but he's a good runner. He's got good feet. But probably of all our guys, he gets as good a jump as anybody, and very confident. And that's a good mix. If you're going to steal bases, you run pretty good, you get good jumps, you're athletic, and he's got all of it.
Brady pitched out of a little bit of trouble in the second and the fifth. What's the key to making those pitches in those situations?
I think some of it's just experience and confidence. We've been doing it all year. Brady has been doing it all year, but a lot of our guys, and it's one of the things we've talked about in the off season that we didn't do well last year, where we had pretty good staff, but there's times where we couldn't get off the field, we couldn't make the big pitch, and when the other team was having their inning, we couldn't induce the double play or get the big strikeout. But we've done that much better this year.
Y'all have had a couple of doubleheaders, that were rescheduled and stuff. It hasn't seemed to have any, much of an effect on the team. What have you told the team to, keep them focused?
Well, we talk about that. It's a long day, and but that's the key. I think one of the reasons that coaches don't like to do it is what everybody thinks about is it's a long day to focus. And in our sport, where it's you're a pitch away from winning or losing, you're a swing of the bat away from winning or losing, regardless of who you're playing. If you lose your focus through that 8-hour day, some bad things can happen. So proud of the way we've been able to handle it, keep our composure, stay locked in for a long day.